go. She my trap queen, let her hit the candle. Girl, enough, watch how far them bands go. Didn't get a grand, 500 grand though. You me boys are nothing, and go. And I get high, I just let them all on get fly with my baby. I just let them all on get fly with my baby, yeah. And I get high with my baby. I just let them all on get high with my baby, yeah. And I get high with my baby. I just let them all on get high with my baby, yeah. And I get high with my baby.
Great to have you with us from Joe IA Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana. As we wind up
help you?
the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Coach Jones told me pregame, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Arkansas State's offense will go to work first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame. And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game maker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. And if I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field.
You want some cereal?
Give him an opportunity, because you just saw...
Okay, so now eat cereal.
On CVS. That is on CVS.
Dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Red Wolves in the hurry up.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Wants to throw again. He hauls one deep down the left side. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Owens. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen and he dropped the pass. The Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a shot.
Fix your brother some
and now this
chips. He wants some food now.
Work to do if they're going to score.
Fix him some what you call it for me? Some lucky. Fix him some Lucky Charms for me.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller.
They right there in the bag in the fridge. Just give him a little bit. He don't need a lot. They ain't gonna eat a bunch.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Looking to throw for it. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to.
Y'all going to the splash pad?
It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Booth. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. On target to the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Yeah, Zanai, get her a little bit more cereal for me, please.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over. Opening drive.
You heard what I said,
and you'd like to snag that interception,
Please.
but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Zings it complete to the right. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He wants to throw it again. Plucks it out of the air. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Spencer. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a...
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got his man out of the backfield. The Red Wolves are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unleashes it on the run. Upstairs to make the catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Going to the run, it's Clay. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Extra point here will tie the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He might want another play. To the air, it's Baker. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's down immediately, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quick completion on the out route. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. catch in the middle. It's Wilkerson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. What a grab in the end zone for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on second and long. Running inside. It's Clay. Quick step and go. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Pushes ahead for 1. It's second and 9. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up defense.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on fourth down? The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They kick it away on fourth down. All the way back to the 15. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking for a big play. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
They'll throw on third and short. He slings it deep to the left. makes a grab for a big play. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Toledo taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. And it's the Rockets who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
And the Red Wolves will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Louisiana Tech's head coach told me at the half he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground with the running back. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On the direct snap, it's Brooks. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dropping back, it's Baker. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff. It's Spencer. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off play action. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Miller. Snags it, and he's open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. You can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs. All those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete in the middle. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The Red Wolves have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Spencer. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Baker. Got his man. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Moving out to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. On the direct snap, it's Brooks. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A little Misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here, it would be a 60-yard attempt. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Miller with the ball. Got a little grass. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go right back to it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Got a man, it's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Keeps it on first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
snowed under by the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Owens. Got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clay, able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down because from here it would be a 58-yarder. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down because from here it would be a 58-yarder. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. A strike downfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Red Wolves. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We've still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Return. Booster.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Here's a hit. And he just flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Hauls it in. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Baker. Complete. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Makes a grab. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. One more play to pad the stats. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the end zone, and it's his 4th interception of the night. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things.